Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're just going to get started in a minute. Just give me a hello in the comments box if you're getting the audio and video. Just waiting for all students to join in comfortably, and then we'll get the class rolling. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're back with another guided newspaper practice class. We're going to be covering the summary of the speech given by PM Modi yesterday. So let's see what are the different points he said and also learn English in the process, of course. So in these guided newspaper practice classes, what we'll do, we'll be covering 3 rounds. Okay, what would be the 3 rounds? The first round will be a mix of listening and reading. I'll be reading it aloud. All you have to do is repeat after me. That's all. Pretty simple exercise. Okay, I'll just zoom this up a little. Yeah. So I'll just be reading it loudly. You just have to have a look at it. You just have to listen. And at the same time, you will also have to read it. Okay. And when you read, you have to pick English with your eyes. You should try to gather as much content as possible. Second round will be speaking, where I'll be going slow. I'll be reading 2, 3 words at a time, and you should copy the tone, the stress, the pronunciation. That's the objective of round two. And finally, in round three, you will give me your opinion, and then finally, you will give me sentences out of the new words you learned. Okay, that's the idea. All right, wonderful. So let's begin. Okay, I'm just adjusting the zoom a little so that it's nice and comfortable. Okay, so all those who joined in on the comments box, good morning, welcome. Jia, Pallavi, Avinash, Saurabh, Aishwarya, Akansha, Jaspeen, CD, Tenzing, Vinila, Saurabh, Sona, Pallavi, Utkarsh, Nirmal. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not able to take all the names. 47 Shristi, Mansi, Rajender, Salman, Dheeraj, Ravi, Vinil, Murtaza, Alike, and Gayatri. Good morning, let's begin. Okay. Let's start. Hi, Gandhi. Now, the government will ensure that the COVID 19 vaccine, whenever available, reaches each and every Indian as soon as possible. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Tuesday. Okay, voice is a bit low. Let me just see if I can. All right, the microphone is at its maximum. Maybe I'll speak a little loudly. Okay, now Modi said in a televised address to the nation that as people work on a war footing the world over to save humanity from COVID 19, India too is actively engaged in vaccine development. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? A war footing? What is the meaning of this word? Hi, Sivanagaraju, Niyati, Pamma. What is the meaning of a war footing? So as people work on a war footing means they're working around something in a highly rushed manner. Okay, it's something that is of highest priority, highest emergency, and people are working on it. So if I say that you should work on your grammar on war footing, it means that you should work on it with extreme emergency. You should start right today and give a lot of time to it. Okay, as if your life depends on it. All right, that's what it means. Yes, work as if a war is going on. Correct, Utkarsh. Okay. Yeah. So as people work on a war footing the world over to save humanity from COVID 19, India too is actively engaged in vaccine development. Okay, fine. He said Indian scientists are in the process of developing several vaccines that are at different stages of clinical trials, and the results seem encouraging. Okay, so when I say that developing several vaccines that are at different stages of clinical trials, results seem encouraging, what do I mean? Results seem encouraging. So there is one meaning of encourage, which means to give some kind of moral support to someone and say, hey, you're doing a good job and all of that. That's encouragement. What does this mean though? Results seem encouraging. Good. Hi, Arun, Katija, Janardhanan, Hita David. Right. Yes, positive. So results seem positive. Very good. Okay, correct. Now, but Modi cautioned the nation. What do you mean by cautioned? Okay, warned, cautioned the nation that until there is a vaccine for COVID-19, the guard against the disease shouldn't be lowered. Okay, all those who were there in yesterday's articles class, are you able to notice here, a vaccine, the disease? Are you able to get the reason why? How many of you were there first? Tell me yes. Specifically for fast track members, how many of you were there in yesterday's articles class? Are you able to guess the meaning here? A vaccine. Okay. Why? Because vaccine is singular, it's countable, it's generic. Okay. You're not talking about some specific vaccine. Similarly, the disease. Now you're talking specifically about disease. Okay. COVID-19, it is specific. So you're going to say the. Yeah. Good. Good. Very nice. Okay. The disease shouldn't be lowered. The guard against the disease shouldn't be lowered. Very good. All those who are giving yes, good job. Okay. No problem. Next. So this is how you, remember that all these concepts that are being taught, don't forget it, just try to relate it, okay, as to how they're being used here, what is the subject, what is the object, okay, try to bring all those things in. Good, everyone. Now let's keep going. From the Janta curfew till today, Indians have come a long way in our fight against corona. Okay, that's what he's saying. Over time, economic activity also seems to be gradually increasing. So what do you mean by over time? What do you mean by overtime? Sorry. What do you mean by overtime? Overtime economic activity. Okay, means across a range of time. It is not that suddenly it has started. Across a range of time, economic activity also seems to be gradually increasing, progressively. So there is no sudden spike or surge. There is a gradual increase. Most of us are stepping out of our homes every day to fulfill our responsibilities. Okay, said Modi. Fine, let's go ahead. Next, he also cautioned about something else. He cautioned that even though the lockdown has been eased, has been relaxed, the threat from the virus remains. Okay? In the last 7 to 8 months, we have put in major efforts. All right? The situation has improved and we should not let the situation deteriorate. What do you mean by deteriorate? Deteriorate means to make it bad, to make it worse. Okay? That is called deteriorate. Now, good everyone. Keep going. Okay. He noted that the recovery rate in the country currently is good and the death rate low. Okay. In India, about 5,500 people per million have been infected by the coronavirus, whereas in countries like the US and Brazil, are you able to note this difference? The US and Brazil. Yes. Type me if you're understanding why the US and why only Brazil. We covered it again yesterday. Yes or no? Type me if you're able to understand this, the US and only Brazil. This figure is close to 25,000, he said. Pooja, Niyati, Gagandeep, Utkarsh. Good. Niyati, Utkarsh, Gagandeep, you're able to understand now? The US collection, right? United States, whereas only Brazil, only India. Okay? Now, let's keep going forward. Modi compared the COVID situation in India with that in other countries. Okay. In India, he said the death rate is 83 per million people, while in the US, Brazil, Spain, Britain, this figure is beyond 600. Okay. India is succeeding in saving the lives of more and more of its citizens than the resource-rich countries of the world. So that's what he's saying. Okay. So in spite of having lesser resources, we are able to save more people. That's what it says. Good, Karthik. Very nice. Now, going ahead. Today, more than 9 million beds are available for corona patients in the country. More than 9 million beds are available. There are 12,000 quarantine centers. Okay, fine. Some facts, some information coming in. Okay. Let's go. The number of tests in the country will soon cross the 100 million mark. Okay. The increasing number of tests has been a major strength in the fight against COVID-19. Okay, has been a major strength, means that has been the one reason due to which we are able to counter COVID-19 in a better way. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Modi said doctors, nurses, health workers, security personnel, and others have been serving a large population selflessly. What do you mean by selflessly? Selflessly. Tell me, very simple. What do you mean by selflessly? Selfless. Very simple. Yeah, very good. Niruja, what did you not understand? Ganesh, why there is the hyphen for COVID-19? So there are different rules for hyphen usages. One particular rule is that whenever you have the word and the number immediately, then you only if you put a hyphen, it will not be awkward, right? If you say COVID-19, it doesn't. It looks like as if it's the year, like we write 2019. It's a bit awkward. Okay, so to make it clear, this is used between after words and numbers. That is one rule. Then there are various other rules. Okay, good. Without caring about. So this is again a hint that you can catch from the word itself. Selfless. Selfless means without caring about self, not being selfish. Okay. Yes. Now, the Prime Minister said that amid all these efforts, this is not the time to be careless. So, what do you mean by amid? Amid all these efforts. Tell me, amid. Amid means in between, in the middle of. So, in the middle of all these efforts, you should not be careless. Now, fine. This is not the time to assume that Corona is gone or that there is no danger from Corona now. Right? Now, in recent times, we have all seen many pictures, videos in which it is clear that many people have now stopped taking precautions. Okay, precautions means taking care. Okay, it's taking adequate safety measures. Okay, now, good everyone, very good. A lot of new people as well in class. Good. Okay, now, if you are careless, not wearing a mask, then you're putting yourself, your family, your children, the elderly in as much trouble. Okay, the elderly. How many of you are able to understand why not only elderly? Why the elderly? It's a tough question. Is it correct? Will we put the elderly or will we only say elderly? How many of you understood this? Elderly or the elderly? Which is correct? You're talking about a community. Remember yesterday? The English. How many of you remember that example? The English. The French. Not for specific. There's another rule. Another rule. The French. The English. The English always respect the French. So you're talking about a community. Yeah? Very good. So then, therefore, you're going to say the elderly. Okay, good. Ramiz, good, good. All new students, I see a lot of new names today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Keep joining us every day at 11 a.m. when we go live. Okay, now, keep in mind, whether it is America today or other countries in Europe, corona cases were decreasing in these countries, but suddenly they are increasing again and are increasing alarmingly. Very nice word. Alarmingly. What do you mean by alarmingly? Okay, sharply. Okay, and it is a cause of concern. It is alarming. Okay, which means it's almost like when an alarm goes off, what happens? You have to be alert, right? And you have to be very careful because something life threatening is happening. So, therefore, you say alarming. Okay, now almost done. Last paragraph. Greeting the nation on the coming festivals, Modi said that festivals are a time of joy, but carelessness can undo the improvements on the corona front. Yes, all of you have used the undo function on your computer. You hit Control Z, and whatever you do goes back to the previous step, right? So that's exactly the same meaning. Undo the improvements means that there have been some improvements on the corona front, on the war against coronavirus. But if we are careless, we'll go back to where we were. Okay, the more or the sadder state of affairs which was prevalent earlier. Okay, we might end up going back to that. That's what he says. Next, Modi reiterated the need for social distancing, hand washing, and wearing masks. What do you mean by this word? Reiterated? What do you mean by reiterated? Okay, Manisha, so just subscribe and hit the bell icon. That's all. Okay, just hit the bell icon. Enough, and you will get the alert. Good, Gagandeep, Gayatri, Saurabh, Utkarsh, Tenzin, Pooja, Pravalika, Niyati, Khatija. Just taking some names. Yeah, Tina, Hita. Good, Utkarsh. Good, Pooja, Shrishti. Correct. Tina, very good. To repeat. To repeat. Okay. Now, a lot of people have the tendency to say Modi reiterated again the need for social distancing. Is that correct? If I say Modi reiterated again the need for, is that correct? Is that correct? Reiterated again. Is that correct or only reiterated? Slightly tough question. Not suggested, Ramesh. Suggested means to just give your opinion, right? But here it is that he's saying something one more time. Good. Yes, very good, Khatija. In the word itself, it is there. The word itself means reiterate means to tell again. So I cannot say Modi says again, again, right? It does not sound good. Okay, so that's what it means. Very good. Good job. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so we have done one round where we understood the article in detail. Now you're going to tell me your opinion on this. Okay, so the Prime Minister has said that people should be careful and all of that. What do you see? What are your observations? Do you think people will be careful? Do you think people have now become ignorant? Or you're thinking that people are careful but they don't have an option? Or you can say that the government is not doing enough to spread awareness, but this was a good move. When the Prime Minister comes and speaks, at least some people will listen. Different opinions, right? Up to you. You can choose any viewpoint that is which you believe in, but the only thing that I'm seeing here is how you are expressing it. Okay, so this is not a check of your political leaning or what your opinion is. It is only to see how you are expressing your thoughts to words. Okay, so say whatever you feel, but say it in good language. That is the test here. Okay. Okay, Manisha, that's strange. So there will be a little bell icon. Okay, so click that bell icon. Okay, and then you will get the alert for sure. Good, everyone. Yeah. What do you think? Is it a good idea? You can even tell me why people are, making the prime minister to come every time and give them some advice, and only then people are listening. Okay, so people might should be aware by themselves. Why are they waiting for the prime minister to say that, hey, don't kill yourself, right? Be careful about your health. Yes, so Gayatri, good. We need to be careful until we get the COVID-19 vaccine. Good. Gagandeep says, I think government is spreading awareness, but people are not taking precautions properly. They have taken COVID-19 lightly. Very good sentence. Gagandeep, very nice. Ravi, as people are not taking COVID vaccines in later stages, so need to ensure safety measures. Good. Ramesh, people have to do whatever they do with care. Good. Hita says it's a good move to remind people. Good. Karthik says people are following careful behavior, as they do not have any other options due to their daily life schedule. Very good, Karthik. That's true. He's the only PM who Indian approach and look forward for invention of vaccines. Okay, Niyati. He's the only PM who Indian approach. It's not very clear, but good attempt. What does Saurabh say? I believe people should also take care of themselves rather than telling them. Yeah, absolutely good one. Manoj says Modi's concern is accountable and we need to follow his words. Good. Okay. Dheeraj Kaman is doing his best to curb the spread. Curb the spread. Very good, Dheeraj. Nice word here. Good word. Good job. Good job, everyone. Interesting words coming in. Wandering around, Utkarsh. Nice phrase again. Have a look at all your friends. Okay? Have a look at their comments. If you like somebody's comment, give them a thumbs up. Okay. But hypocritical, then Modi is talking about upcoming festivals and asking people if they have to take precautions. All right. Good. Asking us to spread joy but not the virus. Good one. Okay. Others? Okay, good, good. So have a look at all the other comments as well. And if you like somebody's statement, just give them a thumbs up. Now, moving on, we are going to do a little speaking exercise now. Okay. So what we'll do is we will just take those parts which he has spoken, which are under quotes. So um, think of yourself to be in Narendra Modi's shoes, and assume that you're the prime minister and you're giving this speech. Okay, so you're going to do it with proper expression, right? So obviously, when the prime minister speaks, he does not speak in a monotonous way. He does not read from a paper, right? He does not say, "From the Janta curfew till today, Indians have come." That's not something he does. He tries to express. He moves his voice up and down, right? All good leaders do that. Okay, or in fact, everyone who is in a big position and who has to communicate with people has to vary his or her voice, because only then people will feel connected. Okay, so that's what you are also going to do now. Okay, let's see. Good one, Avinash, Mohan, Khatija, Akansha, Gandhi. Good going. Okay, good, Shiv Kailash. Let's start. From the Janta curfew till today, repeat after me. From the Janta curfew till today, Indians have come a long way. Indians have come a long way in our fight against Corona. In our fight against Corona. Okay. Ideally, it should be expanded against the coronavirus. That's the better way of speaking. Anyway, over time, repeat, over time, economic activity also seems to be gradually increasing. Economic activity also seems to be gradually increasing. Means progressively. So your voice is going to suggest that slowly. Okay. Most of us are stepping out of our homes every day to fulfill our responsibilities. To fulfill our responsibilities. Yes? Just give me a yes if all of you are repeating. Just give me a yes on the comments box. Good, everyone? We have put in major efforts. The situation has improved, and we should not let the situation deteriorate. So this is very serious. Okay, so your voice should go down, and we should not let the situation deteriorate. Let's keep going. India is succeeding in saving the lives of more and more of its citizens. More and more, upper punch, okay? In saving the lives of more and more of its citizens than the resource-rich countries of the world. Okay? Today, repeat, more than 9 million beds. Big number, upper punch. More than 9 million beds are available for corona patients in the country. Okay? There are 12,000 quarantine centers. Okay, punch this number. There are 12,000 quarantine centers. Okay. Now, one more paragraph, and then we'll move to writing. All right. Now, the number of tests in the country will soon cross the 100 million mark. Voice down at the end. The increasing number of tests has been a major strength. So you're going to punch up the word major strength. Okay, has been a major strength in the fight against COVID-19. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is tell me any other word that you punched up apart from the ones that we have discussed. Any other word, any other phrase, any other moment which you thought would be more impactful. Whether it's in this paragraph that we discussed or in this one. or the one below this one, 83 per million. Okay. All right. So you read this one too. Okay, Ravi. Beds, Khadija. Okay. So many million beds. Okay. Resource rich. So you punched up resource rich, Gagandi. Very good. Utkarsh, you punched up lives. Good. Murtaza, you did recovery rate. All right. Good. Works. Shiv Kailash, last. Okay. The word last. Fine. Succeeding. Good. India is succeeding in. Good one. Puja, works. Resource rich countries. Fine. The death rate. So it would be grave. So if you have done this, so your voice should have gone down. The death rate is 83 million. So obviously you cannot be upbeat. You cannot be enthusiastic about this, right? So your voice should be down and a little serious, okay, when you're talking about it. Good. Ramesh, Dheeraj, good one. Okay. So now time to frame some sentences. Okay. So the first sentence would be war footing. War footing means to do something with great emergency. Okay. War footing. I have my exam next week, so I am revising the concepts on war footing. Okay, which means I am doing it with great emergency. I'm putting all my heart and soul and effort into it. That's called war footing. Give me sentences with war footing. Very easy. War footing. Very simple. What happened? Good. Ravi, we must ensure safety on war footing. Good one, Ravi. Katija says, yes, if a patient is serious, then we have to be on war footing. Use the preposition on war footing. Not in war footing, always on war footing. Complete the work on war footing. Complete the work on war footing. I am on war footing. Next week is my exam, so I'm studying on war footing. I'm cooking food on war footing. Good. Application date is knocking at the door. Good one. So I have to appear all the exams on. Good one, Babicha. Nice one. Mohan says every country's preparation is on war footing. Okay, not fighting. Mohan, it is war footing. Okay, war footing. Yeah. Now, please have a look at all the other comments coming in, okay? Because you might think of war footing from a certain angle. So some of you are giving it from an exam point of view, right? There are others who are giving it from some other point of view, like say the coronavirus point of view. So all these other boxes will open up in your mind when you look at all the other comments. Okay, so it always helps. So in such community kind of learning, all these are the advantages, right? You can kind of take the best from everyone. Okay. So take those advantages. All right. Now, good one. Now, very nice, Murtaza. Very nicely elaborated. Developers are working on code on war footing. Very good. Nice one. Okay. Next. Next one. Let's take the word. Okay. Gradually. Gradually. Niyati, when America has been on war footing. When America has been on. You will say when, or you will say when America had been on. Okay. Because you're talking about two past events, one after the other. So you will use something called past perfect. Yes, you remember Sunday's class, past perfect. Okay. Now, gradually. Gradually means progressively. For example, you can say that I'm understanding the concepts of grammar gradually. Slowly, I'm picking up. Okay. You will say that I started working on the project gradually. Gradually, I understood how I should do C programming. Okay, random example. Others. Yeah, but be careful. Good one, Ravi. I'm preparing for the exam gradually with the time. Good. But you will not say with the time because gradually itself means progressively with time. Okay, that itself means that. So you will not put that phrase. Okay, I'm preparing for the exam gradually. Okay. Saurabh, I got to know the knock in corner. It's a nook in corner. N-O-O-K. Nook. Good. My marks have been increasing gradually. Very good, Janardana. Nice one. Okay, I'm gradually learning the foundation. Very good. Nice, perfect. All of you are able to get the meaning. You can also put it at the beginning, like how Khatija has done. Gradually, the coronavirus is increasing. Good one, Khatija. You put it at the beginning. Okay, most of them are using it in the middle. You're using it at the beginning. Good one. Okay. Are confidence, Babicha, but very nice. Okay, good one, Amarjeet. Good, Amarjeet. Okay, practicing, improving gradually. Nice, beautiful. Okay, next. Next, what can we take? What is the word? Something that we have not taken earlier. Let us. Okay, selfless or selflessly. Selfless or selflessly means unselfish. Okay, without being selfish. Very easy. You can also say selfless. You can say people, the frontline workers are selfless because they're not thinking of their health. You can also say they are working selflessly. Okay, so adjective, adverb, think about it that way. Very simple. Very simple. Selfless or selflessly. Give me a sentence with either of the words. Very good. All right. Sorry for the video going off every now and then. Okay. Good. To achieve the dream, one must work selflessly. Military men are fighting selflessly. Good. Health workers are fighting selflessly. Good. Murtaza, my father, bank employee, worked selflessly. Good. Police force have been working selflessly. Good one. Utkarsh, good use of plural form. We should work selflessly. Very nice. Excellent. So Nagaraju, in our society, selflessness is increasing. So Nagaraju, so that's a slightly different usage there. Mothers work selflessly. Very nice. Great. Wonderful, everyone. Good 3 rounds of it on a highly relevant topic that was that occurred yesterday. Good job done on doing the sentences, giving the opinion, expressing it very clearly, and learning the new words, learning the tone, pronunciation, all of it together in a quick 30-40 minute kind of a class. Okay, so that is the end of the class. Very quickly now to tell you about the fast track program, and then we'll wrap up. This is not for the existing ones, not for almost 70% who are already existing members. I see Rajendra, Shrishti, Ajanta, Vinil, Donna, Avinash, all of you already existing members. This announcement is not for the existing ones. This is only for the new ones. In case you've joined in for the first time, you also want to know about the advanced program that we have, then just fill up the form here that I've put on the live chat window. It will also come on the video description. It's a very detailed course. It covers video lessons, LRWS, grammar, vocab, speaking. It's there inside our mobile app. After that, you will have your daily life classes, 7:30 to 8:30 for practice, 8 to 10 for concepts, every day. Okay, no breaks. And then you will have your 10 full mock tests. So it's like taking the exam 10 times with detailed evaluation. And finally, you will have doubt clearing. So it's like having a mentor next to you. You can have questions, doubts, concerns. You can keep putting them. We'll keep helping you out. Okay. So take care, everyone. That brings me to the end of the class. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Sana, Niyati, Ajanta, Abin, DAV, good sentences, Donna, and Anina, good sentences, everyone. Shrishti, Vinil. Thank you. I'll see you in the next class. Bye-bye.